insane. Mythic items appearing in-game and bosses secretly transforming during every night phase. We are looking at everything new in Fortnite's latest update. Boss Kato Thorn has just been updated in Fortnite. Epic Games has given him a secret ability that you need to see. But first, we have to wait for night to fall, otherwise it won't work. Hey, so just like come back in a second, A new mythic item has entered Season 4, and it's one of the most overpowered weapons ever. Players noticed in the Nolan Chance loading screen in the Battle Pass that a special item could be seen in Kato Thorn's underground base. Underneath the hands of Nolan Chance, players can see this item right here, which is actually the Infinity Blade, an item introduced all the way back in Chapter 1 of Season 7, and it's the main weapon of the Ice King. The Infinity Blade only existed for one season, and throughout that season, it was removed multiple times as it was too overpowered. Players could find the Infinity Blade right in the center of Polar Peak, which was the castle location of the Ice King back in Chapter 1. It was the most important item introduced to Fortnite at that time, but we never really found out what happened to it and what its ultimate goal really was. And now it seems this crazy item can be found not just in the loading screen, but also in our Fortnite game. Holy... Surprise! We are breaking into the Kato Thorn vault to find where exactly this Infinity Blade actually spawns. Oh snap, there's Kato. Hey, don't worry. It's not nighttime yet. Kato has not yet transformed. We're gonna come back to it, don't you worry. Oh my goodness, first time? We got the key card. It's time to open up the vault. The location in the loading screen is super iconic to this season. There's only one location where all of these other props are hidden behind the glass, and that's literally behind the vault to Kato Thorn's location. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it actually spawned in. Let's see if I got lucky. With the Ice King's Infinity Blade returning, players believe this could be the first sign of the Ice King himself coming back to our Fortnite storyline. We are still waiting to find out what will actually cause this eclipse in our Fortnite game. Throughout the last season, we were being warned of an incoming eclipse blocking out the sun. We are now in Season 4, and this eclipse has still not taken place. There were tons of theories at the time that the Ice King's planet, which is still floating around in our Fortnite universe, might actually be returning to our game. We know the Ice Moon that belongs to the Ice King still exists in the Fortnite storyline, and with an eclipse expected any day, which is where the moon blocks out the sun, players believed for sure this would be the return of the Ice King's planet. But now, with this new discovery that the Ice King's secret weapon, the Infinity Blade, is actually in the hands of Kato Thorn in his secret vault, maybe this actually explains why the Ice Moon is actually going to be blocking out the sun. The Ice King himself is returning to our Fortnite game to claim back his Infinity Blade that was stolen by Kato Thorn. This could actually explain why it's in loading screen, why we're expecting an eclipse, and why the Infinity Blade itself can be found in-game. Okay, moment of truth. Yo! Hold on, no way! The Infinity Blade, look! No, sir, no need to set off any of the alarms on the Mythic. No, sir! We right here can find the Infinity Blade that's literally revealed to us early in the loading screen. It's right here! So you got Midas's hands, you got the giant shield thing, you got the loop thing, and you got the Infinity Blade. Pick up. Ooh. Yo! Swing, swing, swing! I'm coming in one way or another, nerd. Let me in! Oh my god, I forgot how this thing works, dude. This thing hasn't been in the game for literally like 3 years. Maybe even 4, I don't know. Oh! Sorry, sucker. No, sir. Anybody else looking for some? I'ma give it to you. And facts for those who haven't even seen this weapon before. Yo! It actually made my computer lag. Hold on. Yo, you can do this all day, every day. All day, epic? I'm not sure this was a good idea. Actually, I am. It's a great idea. Oh, boom! Where is everyone? Oh no. Oh, hell. Yes, it is confirmed. The Ice King's Mythic Blade is coming to the game. But no, sorry. It's not in game right now. To acquire the blade like I've done, I've had to come into creative mode and actually spawn it in. But it gives us a taste of what it will look like when it's finally entered into our game. This is coming. You better get yourself excited. Boss Kato Thorn has just been updated, and most players have completely missed it. We already know Boss Kato is some kind of space vampire, and he has an alternative outfit, which reveals his final transformation. But now in the latest update of Fortnite, when nighttime falls and the moon rises at the eclipsed estate, something happens to Boss Kato Thorn, and you need to see it. Okay, sorry. We still have to wait for the sun to go down and the moon to come up. I do hope nobody attacks him while I'm waiting. So just stick with me. Leakers have uncovered that Kato Thorn's final transformation is already in the game's files, in which it will turn him into this vampire that we've seen from the trailers. Players have discovered this animation of Kato Thorn in his final vampire form, flying around, as well as with a strange special animation. An animation called Life Drain has been discovered, leading players to believe he will be able to suck players' HP and heal himself when players fight him in the game. Last time in Fortnite, we saw a life-draining ability. It was all the way back in Chapter 2, when Boss Raz was added to our game. An effect that damaged players and healed Raz was used in the game. And it seems the games is using this ability once again, except with a flying space vampire, which we know is Kato Thorn. There he is. Nighttime is officially here. 3, 2, 1. Yo! What the heck? Bro, how is it daytime already? Wasn't it literally just nighttime? Bro, yo, he's back to normal. With the leaked animations in the game's files, we know this is 100% in our game. Unfortunately, at this moment in time, it seems Epic Games is reserving this animation for Fortnite Mares. And Fortnite Mares is less than a month away. So does Kato Thorn really transform into this crazy vampire in our game during each night phase? No. No, unfortunately, he does not transform into this during our night phase. And certainly during the daytime, he also does not transform. Hey, don't you worry, I'm gonna be keeping an eye on things to make sure. As soon as he does get updated, we're the first ones to find out. Bro, how do you escape? Damn, not a matter what. They get over here. Holy! Yo, that was actually epic, but omega laggy. Yeah, I literally thought my game was about to crash. Sorry, fella. Jeez. Hey, bro, when you're literally that good at video games, it's literally that easy. Bruh, Kit's Shockwave, kind of trash. The Chuck Jug's kind of overpowered, but I'm not sure it's really what I'm after. Oh, brother. I managed to pick the worst vote literally ever. Crazy. One with the shotty, one with the ray gun. Hey. Help me. Help me. Bro, why is my game so laggy? What? Yo, what happened? Epic, why am I lagging? And what even one-shot me? I don't even know what weapon that was. Buzzing noise and then I was out of the game. Does anybody think that's fair? Does anybody think that's fair at all? Just a cheeky reminder, Epic, I'm the good guy, not the bad guy.